Hello and welcome to this video on the messages for August 2026. We have Lionsgate Portal on the 8th. We have a new moon and a solar eclipse on the 12th of August. And we're still in the energy of the full moon from the 29th of July. So, lots of things going on energetically. Sorry, itchy nose. Um, and we're in Leo season. I've done a video about Leo season. I'll put a link in the description to that. Looking at the Strength card and the Sun card, which also, because the Leo is ruled by the Sun. So I looked at both of those cards and the wisdom that they have for us in this Leo season. Okay. Oh my goodness me. I was literally just shuffling, and the card on the bottom is the Strength card. And oh, I like it when that happens. So what I was going to do was to introduce you to the deck first, because it's a different deck I'm using. I'm not sure if I've used it before on a video, but I use it a lot in my own readings. It's the Sufi Tarot deck. Oh, sorry, it's the Sufi Tarot deck. I was just going a little bit South African there, or a little bit New Zealand, I think. They always call me Dibi and not Debbie, or Dibora and not Deborah. So maybe I was just tapping into that. Ayeda Husain, got to give her loads of credit because I love this deck so much. This, for example, the image on the front is the Fool. One of the things I like about this deck is that a lot of the images are actually women. Because if you think about traditional Rider-Waite tarot, a lot of the people in it are men. So I'm sure that's just a sign of the times. It's never really bothered me in any way or shape or form, but maybe that's one of the many reasons that I like this deck. But obviously, it's the Sufi wisdom behind the deck that I particularly like, and also the artwork. The artwork is amazing. And so, yeah, and just the fact that I was shuffling and as I was shuffling, I was talking about Lionsgate Portal. There's your lion. I was talking about Leo season. There's Leo card. And I was talking about the video that I did on Leo season, and I was talking about the Strength card. Now, I mean, the language here, of course, is Sufi language. And it's not actually Sufi language. I don't know, is it Farsi? Is it Persian? Is it Arabic? I don't know. Okay. In the comments, let me know. But anyway, beautiful. I mean, you can see, look already, this is a beautiful picture. So the card on the bottom always gives us a general umbrella for the reading for that time. And so it's absolutely perfect that the card on the bottom there is the Strength card. So, but having said that, I was shuffling, but I hadn't actually pulled any out. So now I need to pull a couple out and see what the messages are. What wisdom is there for us this? Oh. Sorry, I have to have a little giggle because now, of course, the one on the bottom's changed. I took the Strength card out, and the one on the bottom has changed, but it is the Chariot, which actually I did mention this last month because, of course, the Chariot is Cancer. And when I did my video on Cancer, I was looking at the Chariot in the Rider-Waite deck. But also, I wanted to bring in this one because of the black and white horses running side by side in unison, we could say, in the same direction. The black horse not trying to make the white horse black, and the white horse not trying to make the black horse white. And it was all about rising above the differences and looking at what we have in common, which, as far as I'm concerned, is making world peace, creating world peace, contributing to world peace, which we know starts in the heart. And he's obviously bringing this level of consciousness, heaven's level of consciousness, into the separation, the perceived separation and duality of the physical realm. So if you watch that video, right? And how did that reflect? Did that reflect at all on what's going on for you in your reality, the reality that you're creating? Okay, let's have a look at the three cards that have come up. Two of Cups, I love it. Now the Two of Cups, you see, what I like about this deck is it kind of takes my intuition onto a different angle than if I was using the Rider Waite. Because the Two of Cups is typically opposites. You've got the man and the woman. And well, here we've got the man and the woman as well. So it's a little bit like again, reconciling the differences, which is, I think, why this one came up, because the whole point of this card was reconciling the differences, bringing them together. And um, whether we're looking at the masculine and feminine here together, and but not just humans, we're looking at um, masculine and feminine. So the masculine energy and the feminine energy. We're looking at different sides of the brain, the left brain and the right brain, and how we want them to work in harmony. And it's so beautiful because this is one of the things that came up in my email that I was just in my flow writing to the beautiful ladies that I've got signed up to my Learn to Read Tarot course, which I'm super excited about. It's closed now, registration for that. But if you are interested in learning tarot, let me know, because I'm sure when it's finished, I will later on in the year do another one. But I was looking at one of the reasons why I love tarot so much, and what came out of me as I was, because it's like automatic typing, automatic writing. What came out of me was that tarot has that beautiful left brain meanings of the cards. You need to learn, and you need to kind of learn it a little bit parrot fashion, maybe. You need to retain information. That's a very left brain thing to do. It's knowledge, which is learnt from the outside in. Whereas obviously right brain is very intuitive and it's very heart-centered. And right brain is all about tapping into the wisdom that already exists within each and every one of us. And anything that uses the two is beautiful, because what you're doing, and tarot uses the two, as far as I'm concerned, because of course you need to know the meanings of the cards, but then also you need to tap in to that intuitive wisdom that's coming through the heart to know how to apply that meaning to the person that you're reading for, or to the group in that moment, to be open and receptive to messages coming from the higher realms, so that you can expand upon that meaning and make it relevant and applicable, and all those lovely things. So it's a beautiful example of how the masculine and the feminine come together to create a space of growth. I think that's really beautiful. And so now I'm really thinking about that with the Two of Cups. It's coming together. Um, it can also be, the Two of Cups can also be your higher self and you, which again is the higher self and your small self, as Paul Selig would say, but your human, as I would say, coming together to create the life experience. So it is beautiful to get the two differences coming together. And so it's like the two differences, whatever it is we're looking at in the world, there's a lot of opposing forces, a lot of difference of opinion, a lot of people protesting and stuff. But actually, it's not about protesting. It's not about trying to change the other person, because we know we can't do that. We know that change has to happen within. So it is about rising above and going to what you both have in common, what the two sides have in common, which usually is creating peace. I would say 99% of the people want to create peace, or to do something loving, or on a smaller scale, you meet someone that you have a difference with, but find something that you do have in common. That's what it's all about. And it's the same, isn't it, with a relationship? I mean, like a committed relationship or a marriage, like this picture. You're going to have your differences, aren't you? And it's like, you don't need to focus on them all the time, do you? You focus on the things that you do want to build together, the security, the love, the trust, the respect, the home, whatever it may be, the things that you want to create together. But Two of Cups is typically soulmates. It's typically a card of soulmates coming in to help you on your journey. And they can be soulmates that are triggering you or opposing you in some way. They're still soulmates because we learn so much, don't we, from being triggered and other people's allowing other people's opinion to have their own opinions. So yes, this is but also the soulmates that are coming in, not just our intimate relationships, but also obviously friendships and mentors and family. It's basically people on a soul level have agreed to share this journey with you to help us grow. All relationships are a mirror to us so that we can see where we need to grow. And also we can see where we have grown, which is nice. When you feel that love coming back to you, that appreciation and that gratitude coming back to you, then clearly you've embodied those qualities within you. So, yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful card. We've got the Daughter of Staffs. This is how they word it in the Sufi tarot. Daughter of Staffs. Um, this is the Page of Wands. Staffs is the wands. The daughter is the page. See another example of where they have a woman instead of a man or a boy. So the Page of Wands, the Daughter of Staffs, is an opportunity and an offer, and as a messenger of some kind of physical action in the physical world, taking some new kind of action. In the wisdom that comes up with this card, she's flying around a flame. And so it's how close to the flame can she get? So this is the flame representing the fire of staffs, the fire of wands. So it is about taking risks, I want to say. Because you're leaving your comfort zone, you could be taking a big risk. And, especially when you're following your heart, all your family are just going to say, Are you sure? Are you sure? But listening to your heart, we know that that's the way to go. So even if it's risky, you have the soulmates there, you have the inner strength, um, and it is the time. So we're in Leo season, it's the time. We've got the Lionsgate portal, which is a powerful, energetic push. The eclipse, I mean, I have no idea what's coming in with the eclipse. There's a new moon then as well. So it is a good time, I would say, to take risks as long as it's your heart that is telling you to do so. Although having said that, we've now got the Five of Swords. Which is conflict. But this, because it's come on the heels of this is the mind. So there's a little bit of she wants to follow her passion, she wants to take a risk, and this card is saying, should you, shouldn't you? And of course, we're going to go through that. There's conflict, but this is mental conflict. So it could be people around you that are saying, no, don't do this. It could be your own inner conflict telling you not to do this. I'm going to pull another one because I want a little bit of clarification around that. Because to me, I'm saying follow the heart and don't listen to the mind. But having said that, we've already said with this card that there's a beautiful harmony between the mind and the heart. I would say we use the mind to follow the heart. So I would still go with the heart. Whoa, okay. When they fall out like that, they want to speak. And there's two. And okay. Three of Coins is very much about a major step on your path. It's a creative step. It's a three, so it's a stepping stone. It's not the end result, but it's collaborative. You're working with someone. So we're talking about this action. So there's some action coming up this month, and it is a stepping stone for you that you will be rewarded for. Okay, you will be acknowledged for it. So I think it's a case of not listening. This is coming from your programmed mind or from other people. That's not where the harmony is, because the other card that fell out is the dervish, which is the hermit card. And this is Virgo, which of course comes after Leo. So there's something, yes, no, I'm really getting it now. There is some action to be taken this month with all this beautiful energy that's coming in. It's a little bit risky. It's going to feel a little bit risky. I don't know. It could be a small scale, could be large scale. I don't know. It could be collective. It's going to feel a bit risky. We are going to be going against other people's advice, but that's nothing new, right? But we're programmed. So we're like, should we, shouldn't we, should we, shouldn't we? The Three of Pentacles is telling you, the Three of Coins is the Three of Pentacles. So this is a very collaborative card. So there's going to be other people that want to do this with you, which is going to help. And you will be acknowledged. And there's some form of study. There's with this card, there's some form of learning, of growing, of starting, you know, it could be for the people starting my Learn to Read Tarot course, something like that. You know, it's not really a gamble, it's not really a risk, but it is an investment, isn't it? When you don't know what the outcome's going to be. So it is a stepping stone. It's a major stepping stone. I think threes are beautiful. Three's a magic number. The hermit is reminding us to spend time in solitude, silence, and stillness, and to listen to what the heart is saying. And that's exactly what I recommend with the people learning to read tarot. Take the cards, hold them to your heart, and feel the energy of them in solitude, silence, and stillness. And you can feel the energy of the archetypes. You can feel the energy of the life experiences that they show. But most of all, what you're doing is you're tapping into your own inner wisdom. And that's what he's doing, tapping into his own inner wisdom and following his own light. In the Rider-Waite deck, of course, the Hermit has got a light and he's following his own light. So yeah, the answer is clear that, you know, here with the wands being fire, it's your own light. That's an incense stick. So it's creating your own light. You are your own light and following that light. Yes, following that light, even if it goes against the grain. Because, you know, most of the older generation, I don't want to say age, there's lots of older witches out there, people that have been awake for ages. But there's a lot of programming in society about, for example, I'm just using the tarot as an example, but, you know, like, you know, you can't make a living out of it, apparently. Really? Is that true? I don't think so. It's not something we were brought up to do, was it? It's not. So I think there's something that you're inspired to do. And the reason that it feels difficult and uncomfortable is because you were probably brought up to, you know, follow something a little bit more mainstream, a little bit more conservative. And that's why it feels like a risk, but it isn't a risk. If you're following your heart, it's not a risk at all. And this shows you coming up first this month that you have the soulmates around you. Meeting new soulmates is really powerful. They're the ones that you're probably going to collaborate with on this beautiful new step to who you really are. And it's a major life step. So, yeah, beautiful. I'm actually really liking all of that. Hope you are too. Let me know in the comments. Have a fantastic August. Lots of love to all of you. Thank you for getting to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.